If you are watching this video right now, then congratulations, because you will get the newest mobile games update that I have set the graphic into the maximum setting to make sure my subscriber enjoy our video. I just need your help by tapping a like to support this channel, and please enjoy the video of Top 10 New Games Android 2025 Best Graphic Selection. The Division Resurgence, such an interesting game where the player needs to play way more active to be able to survive and kill the entire enemy, because you will be surrounded by so many enemies at once from a different direction that it's pretty impossible to hide. If you just stand still in one position, keep moving, find the best spot to hide and shoot the target from the unknown direction. These are all some strategies that I would recommend to you all to do frequently and actively. With so much animation scene, will easily deliver the story to the player. I would like to highlight if this is not a single player base, because while you are reaching the lobby, then you can meet the other players and do some matchmaking to search for a random player to clear the stage. I love how the shooter game has evolved into this level with so much innovation and idea that the developer found, and I would give a high appreciation. The Division Resurgence is the best new high graphic games on mobile in 2025. Dark and Light Mobile. This game is unbelievable, but honestly, the developer should make a better marketing plan to reach a wider audience, because not many players notice if this game exists right now. It's because the game is only released in a certain area only. But the good thing is, we don't have to use any VPN to access it, so you just need to download the game freely on Google and enjoy how great this MMO survival game is. So we'll play a survival game in a multiplayer concept. Playing with so many players in one server will easily help each other to hunt the monster way easier, and of course faster. Unfortunately, the looting ingredients can be acquired by the other player, so we need to tap the looting material faster after we kill the monster. What a great competitive game! I really enjoy how I can collect so much material easily by chopping the tree, destroying the stone, and picking some fruit by crafting a variety of weapons like a sword, wooden stick, javelin, and also bow. Day and Light Mobile is the best new game MMORPG on mobile. Ungodly. I've tried the game on the beta and I know what the developer are thinking about, especially from the main character being represented by the God of War main character looked, which is Kratos. This is a new action hack and slash game with a role-playing game concept, so the player will have some storyline with an animation scene that you can enjoy. I really hope it will have a voiceover once it releases globally. 3 main heroes are available to select by a turn. Switching the hero based on the condition needs will help you a lot to eliminate the enemy easier, because each of the heroes has a different characteristic with a great synergy. Berserker as a close-range hero, Healer as a support, and Mage as a long-range hero. These all heroes will create a powerful synergy once you understand their main role. In the future, the developer needs to upgrade the smoothness, especially the rendering needs a lot of work, because it causes laggy issue once you set the highest graphic setting. Destiny Rising. The game is incredible, one of the best new action game on mobile that has a very good games concept and very addictive gameplay. The game was made by the most competent game developer, which is NetEase. No wonder the game's quality is beyond the other mobile games, even the graphic looks so good with a PC quality level. Then you should play it right now, because it's been released globally and 100% worth the game to play. It has a dungeon base where every mission should be clear in a certain area, which is in the dungeon. Our main enemy has a robotic form with a sci-fi and futuristic concept. I love the idea of combining 2 different combat styles of shooter and also hack and slash base. So our main primary weapon is a gun, but once the gauge meter filled up maximum, then we can unleash the ultimate skill and trigger ourselves to become a sword user. All of our attribute status is boost significantly, but it will last for a certain second only. With a fast-paced combat level will push the player to play actively. Absolutely the best game in 2025 you must play. White Rim. Need a lot of free space to download this game. It's about 15 GB in total, so you need to think about it twice before downloading the game. But through this video, you will see the best highlight from the gameplay, and even our team raised the game's graphic into maximum. The combat mechanism is absolutely chaotic, because we'll fight against a bunch of enemies at once. With a flashy effect color will easily increase the frame rate that will cause your gaming experience after. So I highly recommend you to have a high-end phone to play it. The main concept is dungeon-based. We can obtain some new female characters and place them on the team's lineup. They all are switchable, so you all need to control each of the heroes by turn and unleash their special power to deal an array of effect range. Every single character will have a different gun's characteristic, like a different power, fire speed rate, and also attacking range. So we really need to consider which hero we should summon to kill a certain enemy. Fate Trigger. I think Fortnite has a competitor right now. This game looks so amazing. Even if you're a fan of a realistic shooter games, you will enjoy the game. It just looks like an anime version of PUBG games, but it has a glider features where the player can fly to a lower altitude. The game looks so promising with a very fair and balanced game because you will easily find a gun once you just land to the ground. So we will not run out of ammo as well. I think from that aspect, I'm sure the developer want to create a fast-paced combat and clear the game even faster. Even in the earlier game, we can rush the enemy because the gun is super easy to get. So as a player, it's a great idea to reach the new league rank faster. Flores. Have you ever heard about this game? Because this game is really hidden and I never seen any streamer playing it before. It was so lucky when our team did some research on the Play Store and finally found this game out. It has a great combat mechanism with synergy as the main indicator. So the player needs to be concerned about this indicator to make sure your hero doesn't get exhausted. Every action the hero does, it will consume some energy. The energy will recharge when we do nothing, but you can use the block button while you are waiting for the energy to recharge. So it's full of strategy. It's kind of a dungeon base. Each of the stage will be unlocked once you clear the current stages. I love how smooth the combat is and I hope the developer will do something to expand the marketing to attract wider players to play. Junkyard Cross Racing. If you are looking for the best new offline game with a very small size game, then you should try it. It has about 200 MB only, which is pretty small, but the game's quality is really good. I love to see how the shadow and sun glare is. It's pretty realistic. Actually, it is a very good game for a newbie because the mechanism is pretty simple. We just need to steer and navigate the car to reach the finish lane. Get the turbo battle to raise your nitro power and speed up the car significantly. While in the lobby, you can color your body's car and upgrade your acceleration and top speed. Ghost HQ RPG multiplayer game. As the game name, it's clear what the game is about. So the main gameplay is a multiplayer base where the player can do a matchmaking with the other player randomly. Playing with two players as a team would be so great to do as a teamwork because we should eliminate ton of enemies that will count. So the main objective mission is hunting the ghosts. Each of them will appear in a random room, so we should find them out in a certain area. I recommend you to keep in touch with the other player and kill the enemy one by one, because once you separate, then you will get surrounded easily. Kaiju number 8, the game. This is a new anime game RPG that you should play, especially it's a ported game from the actual anime we know. Even the anime is not really popular in a certain country, but the gameplay is really interesting and how the visual and graphic is absolutely masterclass as a turn-based game. So the gameplay is a turn-based system. You need to place 3 heroes as a team and play the game by a turn. Only has 2 actions of regular attack and skill, but once your gauge meter reach the limit, then you can release the hero's powerful skill, like transforming into a stronger creatures or unleashing a powerful damage. With a great animation cutscenes will be the best way to deliver it to the player. Upgrade your character and obtain a new favorite hero through gacha. Bonus Turbo Legends. What a great new racing game that looks so realistic. Even the game size is super small, it's on 300 MB only, and I'm sure the developer is really good at optimizing it on mobile. We'll play against the bot and clear so many circuits, but seriously the game's level is really difficult. To reach the first position, you need to be more focused and raise your concentration. The nitro can be used limitedly to speed up your acceleration. These all are the best new games with a very good graphic and really interesting gameplay. Remember to support this channel by tapping a like and see you on the next list. Thanks.